Louise Truitt Jackson Dench is the mother who conceived the idea of Jack and Jill because she wanted Christmas to last all year long.
I went to Brooklyn once to visit a friend. She was telling me what a wonderful Christmas they had with their visiting friends who had moved away to various boroughs and cities. They all had these children now, and everyone came back and had a Christmas party. I enjoyed the story, and I said, gee, Philadelphia could really enjoy something like that. But I want our group to be a club, permanently, not just get-togethers at Christmas.
Marion Turner Stubbs Thomas, founder of Jack and Jill of America.
To us as mothers, Jack and Jill has become a means of furthering an inherent and natural desire to bestow upon our children all of the opportunities possible for normal and graceful approach to beautiful adulthood.
Jack and Jill of America was founded January 24, 1938, in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and was incorporated under the laws of the state of Delaware on August 28, 1941. From a meeting of 20 mothers in Philadelphia, the idea of bringing children together in a social and cultural environment has spread to over 223 chapters in 34 states, including the District of Columbia. Today, the national headquarters is located in the historical Strivers District in Washington, D.C. From the beginning, Jack and Jill of America focused on instilling the values and leadership skills that will serve each child well into adulthood. The concept was so inspiring that it soon spread to other cities in other states.
On June 1st, 1946, Anne Magby, the first chapter president, traveled to Philadelphia to be present at the meeting convened by First National President Dorothy Wright to organize a national structure for the organization. Since those early days, the Boston chapter has grown in numbers and scope. Over 70 years later, our legacy continues to thrive and grow.
We started in Jack and Jill probably about 10 or 12 years ago. I have two older boys that also participated in Jack and Jill, and they started in the primary group. My youngest, Michaela, started in the nursery group.
We started Jack and Jill when Rachel was 2, which was the year 2000, and my older daughter, who graduated out in 2013, was 6. So Rich was in the nursery group and Dominique was in the primary group.
I came into Jack and Jill in North Puget Sound, right outside Seattle, Washington in 1999. My girls were teens. I have twin girls. They were teens, and my youngest child at the time was in nursery.
We joined Jack and Jill in 2006. James was in the primary group and Alex was in the intermediate group.
Our family joined Jack and Jill in 2009. I had 2 sons who have already graduated out. One started in the teen group, one early teen, and Savannah was an intermediate.
Andrew, my son Amari, my husband, and I joined the Boston chapter 6 years ago, where Andrew and Amari were in the intermediate age group.
Hi, I'm Trinice Lewis Harris, and this is my firstborn, one and only outstanding son.
Hi, I'm Orlando Harris, and I'm a senior at Cardinal Spellman High School, and I've been in Jack and Jill since 2014, and I started off in the teen group.
And he's going to my alma mater, Hampton University.
We started Jack and Jill in the intermediate group, yeah.
So we started Jack and Jill in 2001. My oldest son, who graduated out in 2005, started in the teen group as a freshman. My middle son, who graduated out in 2015, started in primary group, and Lauren here started at 2 in the nursery group, back in Milwaukee.
Hello, my name is Lisa Smith McQueenie, and I'm the humble president of the Boston chapter of Jack and Jill of America.
I'm Shane McQueenie, and I'm the president of the teen group.
Our family joined Jack and Jill in 2009. At that time, my oldest daughter Nia entered into the early teen group, and Shay entered into the intermediate group.
I think for me it was probably the holiday party. Just really exciting and nice. It's a good way to start the holidays with our families and our Jack and Jill friends. So definitely the holiday parties. Oh, and the visit to the White House.
My most memorable event here in Boston was when we had a, I don't know if it was a Valentine's party. We were going to do this big shindig, and it actually got snowed out. And so we had it in May, and it was not well attended just because we had to change the date, but there were about 20 of us that partied the entire night. We just danced and it was so much fun. We really got close with some of the mothers that we weren't close with and the husbands. And I think we danced until like 2 o'clock in the morning. It was awesome.
My favorite event in Jack and Jill has been the Children's Ball that was held in honor of our 60th. I was outgoing president at that time of Boston chapter, and it was just a wonderful event. We raised about $10,000 for charity, and it was super.
The Chopathon at Pine Street is by far our family's favorite event. We get everybody in the family there, including my husband. But it's because we actually have some hands-on activity, and we're really showing what we can do as a service group to share with the community.
We went to the NBC studio tour. The kids got to see what that was like. They got to sit in the seats and see what it was like to be a reporter. And we also had a trip to New York City to Harlem with the intermediate group, where we went to the Schomburg Museum, we went to Sylvia's for lunch, we walked around, the mothers got to do things, the kids got to do things. That was really a wonderful year that we had.
I think what stands out for me is the Carol Robertson presentation last year. The teens reenacted the march over the Edmund Pettus Bridge. They did an outstanding job, and I still remember the song that they sang, Roll, Jordan, Roll.
For me, the Boston chapter's MLK Day of Service has been really awesome here at the Pine Street Inn where we're here today. And for a mom, I really enjoyed Cluster. That was lots of fun opportunities to really get to know the other moms in the region.
Since becoming a member, I think my favorite event has become Jack and Jill Day. It's sort of a time to come together as a chapter, be cohesive, have fun, sort of like a black family reunion.
The special event that stands out for me the most in Jack and Jill is the Children's Ball. All the girls wore beautiful long dresses and the guys wore tuxedos. So it was a really, really nice event.
My favorite memory was the Christmas party that was at Lombardo's, and they had a fashion show. And my friend Menon and I, we wore like head to toe sparkles, and it was just really fun and funny.
I would say that my favorite event has been every year the Chopathon, just due to the productivity and the sense of community behind the whole event.
I definitely will miss the social events. I remember going through each group and we would go go-kart racing or to the Museum of Science, and we'd always like fool around and have lots of laughs.
There have been plenty of events that I've enjoyed, but I think one that really stuck out to me was about a year and a half ago when we went to Six Flags, because we just got to go out and do our own thing, to spend time with people, talk, and just enjoy some roller coasters with them.
My favorite part of Jack and Jill, the event was teen conference. I got to meet a lot of people, and I did the talent show, which was interesting to do, so that was fun for me.
My favorite Jack and Jill event has always been the Chopathon, and it's an enjoyable time, but it's also doing work for others, which I think is what community service is about.
I remember going go-karting. It was a lot of fun. Teen conference, definitely.
One event I remember is going to teen conference last year. We got a good time to bond as a group and to get a lot of laughs and become closer with each other.
One of my favorite social events was going on the New York trip. And then another one of my favorite events was going on the Six Flags trip and going to the BC basketball game. Next year I'll be playing football at Bryant University.
I don't know that I'll miss the monthly activities because that felt like a lot recently as she's gotten older, but I know that there were many years and continue to be many years that I think I enjoyed Jack and Jill maybe more than they did because of the moms.
I won't necessarily miss all the meetings, but I'll miss the people and kind of our common goals of doing things for our children.
I think I'll remember all of the community service events that we've done together, especially Chopathon, anything where the whole chapter has come together. That's what I'll really miss.
I've met some fabulous women. I've made some really beautiful friendships, lifelong friendships that I know I'll continue to have. It's a village, a real village, and I can always count on those women to not only pour into me, but to pour into my daughter, and they've done that for my boys as well. So I'm going to miss seeing them on a more regular basis, but I'm sure that we'll stay in touch.
We are very proud of Andrew and are grateful for our time in Jack and Jill.
I think that sisterhood of seeing the mothers and members, the kids on different occasions, I think I'll miss that the most. I won't miss the meetings.
When I moved from Atlanta to Boston, the first friends I had and the first people I met were the Jack and Jill moms. And I've been really fortunate to have made some really, really great friendships here.
I'll miss the opportunity to plan events for the children and also the sort of sistership that exists among the moms.
I think what I'm going to miss about Jack and Jill are the women, getting to see and meet new women, especially women of color. So I think that's going to be the thing that I'm going to miss the most.
One thing I won't miss is all the laughs and good times we've had as a group. It seems like every time we come together as a group, we have a good time and we make the most of it, and we just have a bunch of laughs, and I'll miss that.
I think I'll miss the people. Obviously, I'll try to stay in contact with people, but it just won't be the same because it's not necessarily this like us all in a group.
Most I'll miss the friends I made because I know I wouldn't be friends with them if I wasn't in Jack and Jill. I'm like the farthest away from Boston, so it's cool to have relationships all over. I know that if I'm in the mall, like one day I'll walk into them and it'll be great. It'll be like we'll pick up like we were little kids again.
I will miss my girls. I've made lifelong friendships with these girls and they're amazing.
I'm going to miss most about Jack and Jill is the community and the sense of family among everyone involved, and how everyone from when I was even really little remembers who I am and little things about me.
A lot of people like Jack and Jill in my group have become my friends, which I wasn't, not that I wasn't expecting that when I joined, but it's just gonna be weird not seeing them. I'm just so used to seeing them, I'm just gonna miss the people.
Being surrounded by so many people who look like me and go through the same things I do and enjoy the same things that I do has always been a pleasure of mine, and Jack and Jill has always given me a sense of belonging, and I'm really gonna miss being around that.
I think I'm gonna miss all the friends that I've made, not only in our chapter, but from other chapters that I've met. I'm gonna miss all my friends and all the opportunities we had, all the events, but mostly my friends. I'm gonna miss them.